Okay, hello dear students, how are you? I hope you and your families are having a good time. Remember to be careful and to follow all the instructions that the school have told you. Well, today I'm gonna do a little review about Future Simple, that is the topic that we are working on. Vamos a trabajar en Futuro Simple. As in the class, the Spanish is gonna be like a little percentage. Just some explanations that I'm gonna need in Spanish. Solamente voy a explicar algunas de las cosas en español como hacemos en la clase. El resto pues vamos a intentar hacerlo en inglés. So again, my name is Juan Camilo Castro, and so let's start. Okay, so future simple with will and want. Remember, as we are talking about future, we're going to talk about facts or actions that are going to happen in the future. Well, now talking about the uses of will and want, we have 4 uses. The number one is for doing predictions. So for example, tomorrow it will rain. Mañana lloverá. Tomorrow it won't be sunny. Mañana no será un día soleado. I think he will fail the exam. Yo creo que él perderá el examen. So, como son predicciones, son cosas de las que no estamos muy seguros. Okay, the second use of will and want is for doing promises. So, for example, I will go to the gym next year. I will give you a better cell phone, and I won't play soccer in my life. Yo iré al gimnasio el próximo año, yo te daré un mejor celular y yo no jugaré fútbol en mi vida. So those are examples for promises. Number 3, spontaneous or quick decisions. I'm hungry. I will buy a pizza. I will open the door. So as they are spontaneous decisions, it is important to notice that they are decisions that you don't plan. Son decisiones que tomamos de manera espontánea. Entonces, estoy hambriento, compraré una pizza, abriré la puerta. Decisiones que no tenemos planeadas, que surgen en un momento. Para eso entonces usar el will and want. Number 4, for far future. Y esto es para un futuro lejano, un futuro del que no estamos muy seguros. Es decir, I will have children. One day I will buy a house. Es decir, no sé si tendré hijos. Yo digo tendré hijos, pero no sé cuándo. Y un día compraré una casa, no sé cuándo, no estoy seguro. Es para un futuro que vemos lejano o no estamos muy seguros de que pase. So those 4 uses, guys, are the uses of future. Now, talking about the structure, we have that in affirmative we use a subject, then we use will. En la oración will no significa nada, simplemente nos va a indicar que es un verbo modal que nos indica que esa oración está en futuro simple. A verb, remember that this verb is in infinitive, así que no le agregamos ing, no le agregamos ed, solamente el verbo raíz, el verbo normal, plus the complement. So, for example, Peter, that is the subject, will travel, remember verb, infinitive, and the complement to Europe. I, the subject, will do homework. Now, in the negative, it's the same, but instead of saying will, we're going to say won't. So it's subject, Peter won't travel to Europe. I won't do homework. So it's the same, but instead of saying will, we're going to say won't. Now for questions, we're gonna place the auxiliary will in the first place. So will plus subject plus verb infinitive plus complement. So for example, will Peter travel to Europe? Will I do homework? So it's the same, but now you're gonna place the will in the first place. Now, so important information that you're gonna need. This is a common mistake that could happen. I will traveling to Europe. This is a mistake because remember that the verb travel has to be in infinitive. So it would be I will travel to Europe. Now about the contractions. You can say I will not, or you can say I won't. El will not lo usamos sobre todo en el modo escrito y formal, pero usualmente decimos I won't. So you can say I will not, or you can say I won't. Also you can say I will, or you can say I'll. You can say I will, or you can say I'll. They will, they'll. Vamos a hacer esa contracción y ambas están correctas. Now, I'm going to show you what is going to be the activity. But first, in the comments, I'm going to give you some extra links for practicing will and won't. So they are not mandatory. Los que voy a dejar aquí en los comentarios no son obligatorios. Es para que refuercen el uso de will y won't.